Hello everyone. I am so glad you've joined me today for a fun card idea. Vicki and I are focusing on masculine cards this month. I know we all have masculine cards to make and many of us struggle, so we're going to give you some ideas. Her link to her YouTube channel is below, so check hers out and leave her some love. We would love for you, oh, I got a gnat in here. We'd love for your comments and to let us know if you like these series and if you like our cards. For today's project, I'm going to focus on the Hey Chuck stamp set. I love this stamp set, as you well know. And recently I took a blends coloring class. Excuse me. It was to learn how to blend your colors and things like that. I have to be honest, I learned a lot about it and I don't have the blends. But for today's card, I'm going to do this little guy here, and I am going to do him for the inside so you can see how to color him, since I don't need to color another one. I have all these that I did in the class that I can use. So I'm going to set that aside so I'll be able to refer to it. As I said, I'm using the Hey Chuck stamp set. I'm using this, and I'm going to use Rise and Shine. I like that. The others are okay, but that's the one I like. From the Hey Chuck dies, I'm using the one that cuts him out and the skateboard. I'm also using the Basic Borders dies. This is the zigzag one. I'm not certain if I'm going to use the opaque ovals and use Azure Afternoon, or the tinsel gems and use Blueberry Bushel. It depends on which one looks best with it. I have my Memento pad. All right. I am using, for the skateboard, I have two grays here and I can't remember which one I liked, so I have both of them here. For the blues, they used in the class, what color did they use? I don't remember which one they used. It might have been boho blue. But these are the ones that I found are closest to it. And they're the ones that I will be using. They also use the shaded spruce. I'm trying to put these in order. For his shorts, these are the colors I'm going to use. All right. They use Cherry Cobbler, and these are the colors that I use. Most of the time, I only use two. All right. They used pumpkin pie, and I have the old ones that were the light, medium, and dark, so I did pull those. And then the other thing they used was pecan pie. I think it was the light one, I'm not certain. I pulled out the bronze because I had it and it was close, so I used it. I am also going to use a Silver Star jelly roll to give my the wheels on my skateboard some silver. For my card, I have a piece of pecan pie, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Piece of white that's 4 by 5 1/4. That's the inside of the card. I have a piece of the Bright and Beautiful DSP, this blue piece that's 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. I have, I have a piece of the gingham pecan pie and white that's, both of them are 2.5 by 4. So there's what I have. All right. All right, I'll save the coloring till last. Let's get our card put together just because it will be easier. All right, I'm going to take my Azure Afternoon piece. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this card you can find on page 49 of the catalog, right there. That's the one I'm doing, and I'm doing it with what I have. They use the Let's Go Fishing DSP. I didn't have it, so I pulled what I had, but that's where I'm going. All right, so the first thing I need to do is I need to tear the top. All right, and I'm not tearing it really crazy. I want most of my length because I just kind of guessed at how long it is. So I've got that piece. All right. This one is also torn at the top and the bottom. So I'm going to tear that. And you don't have to be precise about this. If I need to cut down my white, I can. So there are my two pieces. This, I'm going to take that zigzag die and do the top. They use the, I think it's the marvelously, can't talk today, marvelously made dies, and I don't have it to make the top, so I improvise with what I have. Okay, I've got this piece, but I don't want to tear the bottom till I get my card put together. So that's what I'm going to do next. They're different sizes, so that's the key. All right, now this piece goes on straight up and down. I have it open on my computer so I can see what it looks like. And this is about a ½ inch away from the edge and about centered top to bottom. Now mine won't be exactly like theirs, but that's okay. All right, now this piece goes on next, and it's fine because it's shorter than the blue. So I'm going to add some glue to the back. This one goes on at an angle, and it's centered, and it's about a ½ inch from the right side. All right. Probably could have brought that down some, but that's okay. Now, I am going to look at this piece because this piece goes on here, but the bottom, it's got to be shorter. So I've got to tear mine right about here. So that's, you know, that's a good way to test it, is to cut it longer than you need it. And I'm going to cut that off. And then this piece goes on right in the middle like that. And I don't have much of the brown showing at the bottom. So I'm going to adapt it and tear it some more. It's harder when you have little pieces to tear. Ah, that's better. Now I can see some more of the brown. All right, now I'm going to stamp my sentiment, and I'm going to test it out to see if it's on my card straight. And I'm going to, or on my block straight. I'm going to stamp it down here at the bottom. Okay, good. All right. And I'm going to stamp it. I'm going to stamp it right there. I'm changing mine up a little bit. They have it on the other side. I'm going to put it there like so. And it's straight, yay. All right, now I'm not going to put this on just yet. I'm just going to let it sit there. Now I need to do my coloring so you can see what I did. So, oh, I didn't pull out the little die. Hold on. I can't believe I forgot him. All right, and I'm going to put him on straight. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the no, I can't do that. I've got to do him first so I can mask the bottom. I'm putting him on the skateboard to match the front. All right, so he's looking that way. He's going to be over here. Like so. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a scrap or a piece of Post-it note. Dropping everything. And I'm going to stamp him on the bottom. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp him sideways, but I'm only going to do his feet. All right. And the reason I stamped him sideways, there's more Post-it note over here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and very quickly cut him out. I'm only going to cut out his feet. Okay. And you do have to cut out all of his feet, because if not, you'll be missing part of your skateboard. Usually I just take and get this out of here. Cut both of them out and stick them together, but can't do that when you're stamping it this way. So I'm going to put his little feet there, and it doesn't matter about his top because all I'm doing is him on the skateboard. All right. And see, he's on the skateboard. All right, I will deal with that later. Get this out of here. I can move this. Now it's time to color. I'm going to start with the easy one first. I'm going to do my skateboard, and I think I'm going to go for the darker gray. All right. So I'm going to, you can make the skateboard any color you want. I just kept it simple for the skateboard. All right, and these are the ones that I have that match Smoky Slate. All right, now for the wheels, that's where I'm gonna pull in my pen, if I can find it. Where did I, here it is. All right, and I'm just gonna go around it like so, and it makes it silver and sparkly. Okay, you know me and my sparkle. All right, I'm gonna do his body first. All right, let me pull this in so you can see where I'm going. And I'm using these colors. All right, I'm gonna use this one. And these are, to me, some of these are hard to get off. All right, I'm gonna do the top of his eye. All right, his beak and his waddle. All right, now I'm gonna do color the body. All right, then I'm gonna go in with the darker one. And I'm going to add some shading. I'm just kind of seeing where I had this shading on the other one. All right. And then I'm going to go back over it to blend it like so. And then with my Smoky Slate, I'm going to go in and, or not Smoky Slate, my bronze, and I'm just going to add a little bit of brown, like on the tips, just to give it some interest. I did do some changing with mine from here to here, but that's okay. All right, now I want to do his legs. See, I can't get these off. It's another reason. There we go. And I always do that, and then I ended up with it all over my hands. So this goes his feet. All right. And then the darker one is just going to go on the back one because it's like a shadow. So that's basically all I'm going to do. So I'm done with those. All right, let's do his head, and that's the reds. So I'm going to start with, I think I'm just going to do the two. I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to, oh no, dark one first. All right, so let's see. I'm just going to kind of go out like so. I'm going to give him some color there. And I'm going to come down here. And now I'm going to take the lighter one and blend it all out. All right, you got to be careful around here. All right, there. And I may have used the lighter one, but there is some shading there. All right, done with the red. All right, now his shorts. That's the green ones. And I'm going to use the light one. Nope, I'm going to use the dark one. And I'm going to trace like lines here. Watch your circles. You don't do your circles. And I'm going to do the top. And just a little bit that way. All right, there. Now I'm going to take the light one and I'm going to color over everything to get the shading. And I'm coloring over, make sure you color over the green, the darker green, because that blends it. And I'm good with that. Now for the shorts, here we go. Got it. I'm gonna do the polka dots with orange. All right. I struggle getting these in too. And we have his tail left, and his tail is the 3 blues. Okay, sorry about that. Somebody came to the door. All right, I was saying that I have 3 blues. This says night blue, but it looks blue-gray. But you know, sometimes they're not the same on here. Yeah, it's a blue-gray. So I'm going to use these 2. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my, ooh, wrong end. I'm going to do my blue around the tail. And then I'm going to go here and here and here and here. Okay, hopefully I did that right. And then, oh, wrong one again. And then this one goes on top. Well, it's not as dark. Maybe I did use that other. I'm going to go in with this and see what happens. All right. Yeah, I think I did use this one. So I'll go back over it with the light one so that it blends in. At least his tail will be done. All right. So, oh, do you believe I did that? I should have scribbled on here. This is for the inside of the card. Okay, I will be cutting this down. You'll have to check the blog out to see what it is. See what I did. All right, I'm going to cut him out. Oh, I didn't stamp my, I need to stamp my, what's this thing? Skateboard on here and color it. Excuse me. I felt that coming and I didn't want to color. All right, got that. Let me get this, and then I can cut these out. All right. All right, let me cut these out. All right, there are my pieces, and I cut that, so we'll have it done. All right, now, this guy needs to go on. This has to go on first, and I'm going to use dimensionals. I'm going to use a strip. I've got one here. I cut it down just a little bit. It's probably about 3/8 of an inch. And there's still a little bit there, but so minute it isn't funny. I can't believe I did that. Oh well, like I said, there's always a way to fix it. And I'll show you how. All right, I'm going to do his skateboard underneath. And I'm going to put him on like so. I think I'm going to get a little tiny bit for his legs because I want some support on his legs, or his feet, I should say. So there's that. And I need one more piece for his tail. All right, now I'm not going to put him on until I put this on the card, because this goes on like so. So let me add this. All right. That's going to go on like there. And I need my pokey tool to get my backs off here. All right, and I can't, these little tiny strips don't like the pokey tool. So I just pick them off. All right, now he's gonna stand. Ooh, I can't put that on there. He'll be too high. All right, I need a little bit of glue to put on there. All right, let's try this again. There we go. There's that. Okay. And I'm gonna add this to, and this is a piece of boho blue. That I am gonna do that. If I'd put that in there, I would have had to cut it further, and I didn't want to. That looks perfect. You won't tell, and I won't tell that I made a mistake and scribbled on my paper that I shouldn't have. You were probably all screaming at me, no! Totally missed it. Oh well. There you go. All right, now I will do, over just slightly, yeah. I will take, maybe that one's on crooked. I will do the envelope with him the same way. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up if you like this card. If you want to see more like this, leave me a comment. Let me know if you want some more masculine card ideas. If you want some more of the Hey Chuck, make sure you say that. I will love to share ideas with that one. Oh, I didn't do my gems. I'm looking at it. Oh my gosh. Today is one of those days. Have you had those kind of days? So now I need to see, do I want the Blueberry Bushel, or do I want Azure Afternoon? Let's see which it is. Oh, I want the Azure Afternoon. Looks better. Now, my take a pick tool. Let's see if this will come off. All right, give me the big one first. And I'm going to put one here and a little one there and another little one there. And I think that'll be it. All right. Well, try this again. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, check out Vicky's. If you like this card, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you want to see more with the Hey Chuck or more masculine ideas. I would love it if you hit that subscribe button below. That way you'll get notified when I upload videos. Thanks for watching. Have a super Saturday. Bye.